All right, welcome back to CM's Garage. Today we're back in the garage with the 1968 Beetle. We're going to unbox and install a roof rack on the Beetle. The roof rack is for basically any year up until the late 70s, Superbug, standard Beetles. I picked it up on Amazon for about $170. It's made by EMPI and distributed by Dune Buggy Warehouse. So it went together really well. So here's the unboxing and the installation. Enjoy. Okay, so we've got the roof rack in the box here. Let's start the unboxing. So it seems to be packed pretty well. Got a lot of packing peanuts in here in bags so they don't make a mess. Get these all out of here. Okay, here's your instructions. Installation instruction for roof rack. The pieces, and then some basic instructions there. Take a look at those more later. The actual rack is in some bubble wrap here. Go ahead and get this out and we'll get the pieces laid out. So overall, this looks like it's really packed pretty well. I don't see any damage so far. We've got these foam pieces on the ends to protect these ends from getting scratched. Set that aside for now. Looks like we've got a box of hardware. Let's open this up real quick. Some more pieces and all the hardware. Another part of the rack. All right, now at the bottom here we have our wood slats. They've got them nicely taped in here, and some more of the metal frame. So we'll carefully cut these out of here. Go ahead and pull these wood slats out. They look nice, very lightweight. Not sure what kind of wood this is, but it's got a nice stain to it, nice color. And the rest of the slats are in here. Got some more metal slats here. So that's it for the unboxing. Let's go ahead and get this put together. All right, I've got everything laid out on the table. Our instructions, hardware, wood slats, and all of the metal frame. I'm really impressed with the finish, to be honest. It's almost like a gunmetal color, light gunmetal. I don't see any rust or really any chips. There were some mixed reviews on Amazon. But yeah, overall this thing was really packed really well and the finish looks good. Let's see how it goes together. All right, so the first step it says install 2 cross tubes, center cross tube into the end assembly. screw with washer from the top, and then attach another washer and nut screw from the bottom. Leave fastener only finger tight at this time. So we've got our cross tubes and our end assembly right here. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in. The holes seem to line up. So we've got those long tubes on the end assembly. Now it says install 2 cross tube support arms to the top of the cross channel, each side with the arm curving up. So these are support arms. So it looks like these slide on. And there's 2 on each side. All right, so we've got those support arms on. Install the other end assembly into the other side. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and install the other end assembly on. All right, so it is true. These holes need to be drilled out a little bit because they don't line up. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we've got our drill ready. We're gonna go ahead and just enlarge these holes just a little bit. All right, I've drilled it out one more time. Let's see if that is any better. Nope, that's not. Yeah, so you have to do some drilling. The reviews on Amazon are correct, but no big deal if you've got some tools. All right, let's check the next step. Okay, so now we're on step 5. Insert one end of the wood slat. Oh, wait a minute, that's not right. Wood slat number 9. Oh, install one end of the wood slats with the arch facing up, ends of the channels touching work surface into the cross channels. Side by side, continue for all slats. When installing the third slat in, whatever. All right, we'll figure it out. Yeah, they did say the directions are not the greatest either, which is the truth. But I'm sure it'll work out. All right, so what we're doing here is we're gonna install the cross channels on the sides. And as we're doing that, we're gonna install the cross slats. So let's get these in place. And I believe that the support arms here go on top. It just seems right to me. It seems right. Okay, so we've got it assembled for the most part. Have all the wooden slats in, the frames together. So now I just need to go ahead and tighten all the hardware. All right, I went ahead and placed it on top of the car. Now you can see there is a front and a back. This leg is clearly longer, so that accounts for the slope here. If you put it the other way, it's not level. So that seems to be the best position. Let's go ahead and put the clamps on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and install these clamps. The way these work is they go up through here, and you have to clamp it under the door. So open the door, slide this up, and then we'll go ahead and put the wing nut on top of there. All right, so we got the wing nut on there. We're just gonna go ahead and tighten each side, just a little at a time, making sure that it's seated well. Nice and tight in the channels. Probably go ahead and trim that off. Looking good. Now, I've heard that if you're worried about theft, if you're parking your Beetle out in a parking lot for a long time, something like that, you can go ahead and just get a locking nut and take these wing nuts off. And that way it's a little bit easier, a little bit harder to for somebody to just unscrew it and steal it on you. So there we go. The roof rack is installed. Overall, pretty simple project. The kit was nice. Had to drill a couple holes a little larger to get the hardware to fit, but I think it came out pretty well. Definitely adds a lot of character to the car. Well, thanks guys for coming back to the garage and working on the 1968 Beetle with me. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're planning on installing your own rack on your Beetle, I hope this helps kind of guide you along. It's pretty easy project, doesn't take long. Overall, the kit was fairly nice. I mean, you saw we just had to drill a couple holes a little bit larger, but yeah, I think it really adds some character to the car. I like it. So stay tuned for the next episode. I'm gonna go ahead and do a complete review on the car, everything that I've done since I purchased it back in September. If you watch this video, I have plenty of other videos. I purchased the car back in September and I've done a whole bunch of things to it. So go back and watch those. I appreciate it. And if you're enjoying this, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.